In that same spirit, may I just insert a very personal piece of counsel on a matter that has been a great blessing to us and I believe can be the greatest blessing to you. While working on his Ph.D. at Yale University, my husband got to know well one of the senior reference librarians who had given him valuable help researching for his dissertation. On a whim one day, he said, "Eileen, I need to know how many books we have in either the Sterling Memorial or the Beinecke Rare Book Libraries, which claim to have been delivered by an angel." Now, the librarian gave my husband a peculiar look, but my husband has always received peculiar looks. And he said, and she said, "I don't know of any books that have been delivered by angels. Swords, maybe, or chariots, but I certainly don't know of any books." "Well, just run a quick check for me, would you? It may take a little doing, but I really would like to know. It would help me with some religious writing I am doing." Now, please understand that Yale has the 4th largest library in the nation with nearly 9 million volumes in its collection. Eileen dutifully did some checking. For several days she had nothing to report, but then one day she was all smiles as my husband strolled by to his carol. "Mr. Holland, yoo-hoo," she said, very unlibrarian-like. "I have a book for you. I found one book which has been claimed to have been delivered by an angel." And this is the book she showed him. "But it is one from your people," she said. She always spoke of Latter-day Saints as my husband's people, which probably meant she had confused him with Wilford Woodruff. "But it's one from your people," she said, and she held up this paperback copy of the Book of Mormon. "I'm told you can buy this for $1. "My word," she said, "an angel's book for $1? You'd think angels would charge more." But then again, she said, where would they spend it? Well, that's a funny story, and it's a true story. Any of you who know my husband knows that's a true story. But I wonder if we have considered the majesty of our message to the world. Prophets are not just everyday people, and angels do not visit us very often. But of all the books, the many, many books that will be at your disposal this year at the university, there is only one book that has been delivered by an angel. President Benson has asked the church as a whole to renew the reading of this book and re-repeat that invitation to you, our BYU family. At a very difficult and challenging time in my life, Jeff gave me a copy of the scriptures, and I began to read the Book of Mormon as I have never read it before. In a very real way that I cannot share with you today, but which is very personal and very true, it saved my life. I treasured every word in that book, and I savored every chapter. I came to know the promise of section 84 in the Doctrine and Covenants, that my mind was not darkened, and I was not under condemnation, because I had not forgotten the Book of Mormon. We ask you, every one of you, every day you are here, to read at least one verse in the Book of Mormon, and more if you can, but something from the Book of Mormon to give light to your life, the light of the Spirit, even the Spirit of Jesus Christ. And I promise you, if you do this, you will see miracles happen.